Alright, welcome back everybody to semi-final number 2 between JMC and BMN, the 3 seed and a 2 seed. Again, a best of 3 winner to the final against the madman himself, Platonic Guy. You guys are good to talk.
So, BMN and JMC right together in seeds, but BMN's already thrown out of 5 in this tournament. He's not messing around. Those low 5s, getting these low 5s in this kind of setting, and I mean, you know, 5. I don't mean a low 5. Ignore me, I've been here too long. Getting like a 550 in these races is just ridiculous. It's another level.
Insanely high level for sure.
It's not that long ago that those were the sort of times that you fucking grinded for, right? Like you would grind out a 550, and now Platonic's just been throwing them out. BMN's got a nice one before. Like, BMN is the favorite here, but I love seeing GMC play. I hope he does really well. BMN no trainer as well, so I'm assuming that's because he's going for a PB. And obviously you can't upload a PB to the boards if you're using the trainer, but you can use it in the race here. So we've seen quite a lot of variations of different strats that you can do in the tanker. It really is, you know, it's only a small part of the full game, but it does leave a lot of room for expression, I feel. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. Obviously there's the absolute fastest way to do stuff, but the current fastest way to get the lowest time in tanker requires a strategy and hold one that we're very unlikely to see in this tournament, because you can actually go the right side, but it's very risky.
Like, you need that for world record at this point because of how optimized it is, but I do not go for it in a setting like this.
Yeah, it's very reset heavy, but maybe it will just become standard. Like, there's so many other strats in MGS2 as a whole that people thought, you know, I'm never doing that, and you know, people get better, people practice more, and all of a sudden you start seeing the craziest strats. Who knows, you know.
So
Looks
right,
like,
I've
been with the unit since I was
and
born.
for
I grew up on the
BMN,
battlefield. Conflict and victory
Two
were my
standard right side
parents.
Olgas.
The unit is my...
AMC's Olga goes back.
We've shared
And so does BMN, so this should be pretty even. There's a slight delay with them starting with the stream and all that, so this is pretty even.
Yeah, when she runs back, she'll always put her head out higher, so you can just pre-aim for it. You saw both of them just pre-aim for it. They know where she's going to be. You can't shoot her any earlier, so you just have to wait for that anyway. Good acknowledgement from both players. And we got to see some dab drop. You know they're just spamming that square button like crazy. It may have been mentioned already, but we recently found that you can drop off objects without any frames of delay, as long as you spam square while unequipped. And it's not like completely consistent, but we do see it a fair amount. You notice that BMN will menu without rolling. Like, he doesn't care, he'll just do his menu as normal. You don't see many players doing that.
No, not at all.
JMC's just always holding his gun out. He's always got to have his gun out. It doesn't make you run any slower or faster if you run with a weapon out. So
maybe it's aerodynamics. I don't know. We just don't know it yet.
JMC's just so far ahead of everyone else.
Maybe that's how you get faster loads.
Yeah, maybe. You might hit the load zone first if your gun is extended, right?
That actually is a valid point. I have experimented with that a little bit, and that is a possibility. Ooh, B-Man goes flat! Ooh, opportunity!
He said before that he was doing...
He was doing the alternate flag strat, where you go down and then you shoot the guard's radio. At that point, oh man. JMC gets the traditional swag strat successfully.
This is
bad
good news, JMC.
Okay.
Very good news,
Right.
JMC.
BMN got out okay, but took the cutscene. We'll see. Anything can happen. Oh no!
Snake, you okay? Snake!
Shit.
hold.
You're so far ahead of me. I saw that about 5 seconds later. No B-man, we've seen it. We've seen B-man shoot that before, right?
Oh
We've seen
my
it before.
goodness. Kaboom!
There's one
for sure.
His one saving grace is that he doesn't have to start the whole engine room again.
Yeah, sure. But it's still costs a bit of time.
Just,
I mean, James just needs to coast. He needs to get his pitches right. He needs to coast.
But remember, best of 3.
Oh yeah, best of 3. Everything to play for.
This is best of 3.
I wouldn't
if
even
KFC
count
wins this,
BMN out.
Who cares?
I wouldn't even count BMN out.
No.
B-man will regroup heavily.
Okay, guard rush starting for JMC. Excuse me.
Oh, I like that tricky movement B-man did. It was it nearly worked to completely avoid the guard stutter from walking over the
JMC
guard.
having some trouble. Had to reload. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so okay guard rush. Opportunity for BMN, but it's still a decent margin.
Yeah.
I'm like gassy right now. I keep burping.
Gross. Yeah, B-man can come back from this big time.
Holds are brutal.
James, you have a
Holds are brutal! Oh my god.
Oh.
He tried to do both strats at the same time. He tried to go round him and shoot him.
They're literally in sync now.
Yeah, they're completely
Literally.
in sync.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there is a slight delay. This puts B-man ahead, I believe, for where they started.
Especially with that strat. Yep, it's about a second lead. Oh my goodness.
You hate to see it. You really do hate to see it, but it just shows you the pressure is mounting for these two players.
They are all working on deploying their own.
JMC with the rolls, B-Man with
They are all
the hold up.
working on deploying their own
Now down to the photos.
gear force to compete with the US.
Who is the best photographer of these two players?
The world is
Oh, JMC messed up a photo. He had to retake first photo. So, light, couple seconds there. I think this is B-Man barring missed photo. And for B-Man, that is all the photos. That should be a win for B-Man. And we have a final time of 6:18. And JMC, just for confirmation, 6:28.
I mean, this was really his opportunity. You've got to take those chances, right? You got to play well. B-man's going to feel like he stole a living there, right? He really is going to feel like he stole a living.
That was definitely exciting for sure, so. So B-Man leads 1-0. We're gonna keep it right here and get you going for game 2.
Yeah, it's going to be more of the same, I hope. More of the same. Less blowing up boats and stuff. More
Less getting caught by guards in holes.
yeah.
So BMN has asked for a minute to cool down, so we're gonna keep it right here. He just needs a minute to cool off after that. He
Welcome.
He deserves
to
it.
He's welcome to it.
So we'll keep it right here for a minute and just kind of hang out with you guys. So
Unless you've taken part in this kind of event, like you don't understand, and it affects everyone differently, but the anxiety is so real. And when you're running in the race, you don't hear any of the commentary, you don't hear what's going on, you don't know where your opponent is, it's just you and the game, and it feels like there's just so much pressure. So if he needs a minute, he can have a minute.
Yeah. We'll throw you back to intermission here for a minute while these guys just take a quick break, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Tweet out.
JMC back?
Okay, we are back. We're just kind of waiting for them to get regrouped and get her going. I can understand why they wanted to take like a minute or two break, but B-Man went early, so that's a false start. He's gonna take a quick death here, so this will be the death percent world record.
All right.
Oh.
Let's look at.
Let's go. He can do it.
Yep. So, false start here. And we'll give you one of these. There we go. Congrats on the death percent. That is not what I want. Okay.
Snake. Snake.
Okay, JMC is ready. B-Man is ready. I'm going to give him a quick countdown and we'll get game 2 going.
I can't imagine the pressure between these two players right now. I honestly didn't feel it against Platonic because I just knew he was that level above me. Like I knew my best wouldn't be good enough, so I just played for entertainment. But JMC and BMN are looking like they're much closer in skill here, so this is definitely the one to watch.
Yeah, their PBs are about 4 seconds apart. 553 versus 557 for JMC. But they're both very talented players. But I do definitely give the edge to B-Man in most cases. But you just saw anything can happen. So
it's the absolute nature of the beast. Like in the tanker, there are multiple rooms that can ruin your run. Sometimes down to RNG factors, and sometimes down to a one misstep. So, you know, it may be on the easiest difficulty, but to play at this kind of level requires so much practice, requires so much dedication to it. And, you know, this whole run is like such a favorite. VE Tanker is a very, very competitive category for individual level. And if it's one that you want to, like, if you want to start running a Metal Gear game, this is definitely one to look at. Start with the tanker and, you know, build yourself up. You can have a lot of fun with it. And D-Limes has a guide for the full game run on Very Easy on his YouTube, and you can learn the tanker from that very easily. Or just ask in our community Discord or the Metal Gear Speedrunners Discord. There's a lot of people who would help you out. Honestly, people in this community are so
I've been
helpful.
with the unit since I was born.
That's true.
I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents.
And just because I always surprise someone with this fact,
We've shared
we're playing on the
everything.
PC version of the game. It's not emulated or anything. This game is available completely on the PC. You can pick it up really easily.
the native nutty PC version. It is an incredible version of the game. Don't ask me where to get it.
Amazon.
eBay. We're still pretty close so far. B-Man got that early left side shot, which is a little bit rare. I can sense some nerves out of both of them, though. Like, especially after race 1.
Yeah, that race 1 was terrifying.
Best Buy.
Just rent it from Blockbuster.
Hell yeah.
That's what we all do.
Possible hostiles sighted. Send backup.
pretty standard starts. A little bit shaky from both, as we've said.
Anything can happen though.
I think B-Man will pull off this engine room, or he'll switch to a safety strat. He doesn't want an engine room like that again. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was a little bit too far over, you know.
Oh my god! Wow. I think this is all intended by B-Man. I think.
This is this is a new strat. He was talking about his engine room before, so this is something a bit newer. That's like the best of both worlds, right? That's like getting the swag set up without getting the obviously when you fall from a height, you get a oh my god, that's so good.
Oh, but he went prone. At least he didn't blow up the ship.
All of that to lose the actual time save on a prone.
You only say like a second.
That, you know, we haven't seen that strat before. I've not seen that before. That was a very, very fancy strat. B-Man is very much an innovator in everything he kind of plays. He does try and find stuff out. He's very good at like timing stuff out, working out what the fastest is. Does a lot of like valuable work like that.
Alright. Coming up to the guard rush. First to make it there, at least on my screen, is JMC.
Yep, same.
Okay. Trying to start with. He doesn't get the guy in the back. Oh no, he did. He did
Picked
late.
him off. That's nice, and he gets the fast kill.
Wow, very
Looking
clean.
okay. This is looking really nice.
Two beautiful guard rushes by both of them, so it once again comes down to the holds. What do we see? A game
we've
3.
Seen some flubs. We've seen some flubs, right?
Oof. Man, just struggles with that, dude. I've seen him struggle with that quite a bit. But
I can't even
cleaned
talk.
it up. Cleaned it up. Cleaned it up. Hold 2. The roll.
There's nothing in this.
And we got a successful roll. And we got successful holdups by B-Man. To the photos. Yeah, by the way, if we tie, I don't know what to do. We're going to make up a rule on the fly if we tie.
Tanker Harrier IL.
Half deck. Oh my god.
What the hell time is this?
Oh my
look
god.
at the time left. Look at the time left. B-Man's got way more time left on the. His time left was way higher. I think this is going to be B-Man. I do think this is going to be B-Man. He was like had a 20, and JMC had like a 16. Yeah.
Yep.
I think it comes down to loads. I really do.
558 for B-Man,
Oh.
601 for JMC.
Oh wow!
B-Man to
Wow.
the grand final by the skin of his teeth. Unreal. Unreal. That is
Exceptional from both. It really was.
That is incredible stuff for sure. So B-Man on to the grand final against Platonic Guy, which we will get that going here in just a few minutes.
You know what JMC gets to sit and think about? Whether or not that hold up on the guard in hold 1 was the difference.
Yeah. I think it really was at this point. So, but we're gonna take a quick break, get set up for the grand final, and we'll be right back. Should be very exciting, and it's a best of 5. Remember that. So, see you soon.
See you soon.